To begin with, what are oil and fat? Oil and fat are organic compounds primarily made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Fats are solid at room temperature, mostly from animal sources, and high in saturated fatty acid, while oil are liquid at room temperature and mainly from plant sources, high in unsaturated fatty acid. Next, what is exactly palm oil is? It's a widely used vegetable oil derived from fruits of the palm oil tree, primarily Alytes guineensis. And where is it grown? Major producers include Indonesia and Malaysia, accounting for over 85% of global production. These are the aspects that highlight the importance and challenge for palm oil production. For economic benefit, palm oil have a high yield per hectare compared to other oils and key export product for producing countries, creating jobs and boosting economies. For environmental impact, restoration for plantation expansion threatens for biodiversity and habitat. It contributes to greenhouse gas emission and climate change due to the forest clearing. Palm oil have a sustainable solution and certification programs like RSPO, and they promote an eco-friendly practices. They also make an effort to improve yield on existing plantation to reduce deforestation.
After the harvesting of palm oil, the next process is milling process. First, the fresh fruit bunches is taken to the palm oil mill. Next, it will loaded into horizontal sterilizer in order to neutralize enzymes and soften the fruit. After that, it will go to threshing process, which is separate the oil palm fruit from the bunch. The step 4 is digestion. The fruit are heated and the exhaust crop is digested in a digester. After that is pressing process. The mesocrab is pressed to release crude palm oil, and the kernel is separated from the endocrab before crude palm kernel oil is extracted. The last step is clarification and purification, which is separate the oil palm fruit from the bunch, and we can get our final product, which is crude palm oil.
So next is palm oil refining. Refining process is a process to convert the crude palm oil or fat into a product more suitable for its end purpose. This process also to remove the undesirable component from crude oil and will usually result in a product with minimal color and flavor. There are two types of refining process. The first one is chemical refining, and the next one is physical refining. During chemical refining, the crude palm oil will go through 4 stages. The first one is degumming, the second one is neutralization, the third one is bleaching, and the last one will be deodorization. Meanwhile, during physical refining, the crude palm oil will only go through 3 stages. The first one is degumming, second one is bleaching, and the last one will be deodorization. So how the process works? The first one is degumming. This process removes unwanted compounds such as phospholipid, carbohydrate, and protein by using water or phosphoric acid. The next one is bleaching. This process removes pigment, soap, or metal by using bleaching earth, bentonite, or activated carbon. The third one is deodorization. This process removes free fatty acid, pigment, or pesticide by using steam. And the last one will be neutralization. This process removes free fatty acid by using sodium hydroxide or other alkali. This process also happens only on chemical refining. Refined oil transport. After the crude palm oil being refined, the oil will be transported by a heat oil container. The oil will be kept liquid during the trip, above minimum temperature. And if the oil solidifies in the tank, it cannot be liquefied again, even by forcing heating.
The palm oil manufacturing for non-edible product is scented candle. To make a scented candle, we need to prepare soy wax, essential oil, glass jar, and candle wick. Next is the production process. First, melt the soy wax in a double boiler and heat it until fully melts, and add fragrance oil and stir well for even distribution. After that, Place the wick in the container and secure it with a wick holder during pouring. Next, allow the candle to cool and solidify at room temperature for several hours. After it cools completely, trim the wick to about 1/4 inch and the candle is ready to use. The function of scented candle is to improve sleep quality. Scents like lavender and chamomile can help to relax the mind, preparing you for sleep. Besides that, scented candle is a mood enhancement because it can calm your mood. In addition, the scented candle can also enhance focus and productivity. This is due to the reason that lighting a scented candle in workspace can create an environment conducive to productivity. The storage condition for scented candle is stored in cool and dark place, for example, below 25 Celsius to prevent melting. Second, the scented candle need to avoid direct sunlight. This is because the UV exposure can degrade fragrance and cause colors to fade.
The ingredient to make a fire starter in DIY version by using a cooking oil. Use cooking oil actually. Needs to be filtered to remove food particles. And for cotton balls, it functions as the base to absorb the oil. These are the production process. Step 1. You need to filtering the oil and remove any leftover food particle, also ensuring the oil is clean enough to use. This also helps to prevent unwanted smell or residue from burning particles. For step 2, cotton balls are dipped in the oil to absorb it fully, and the oil saturated cotton acts as fuel and it's allowing the cotton balls burn longer and more steadily to make it easier to start a fire. For step 3, you need to storing the soaked cotton balls in a sealed or airtight container to keep it clean, prevent spills and make them easy to transport. When you need to start a fire, you can simply take one cotton ball and it will be ready to ignite. The uses and function for this product is actually for campfire, grills and fireplace. It's really ideal for outdoor activities for those who need a reliable way to start a campfire, especially in damp conditions. It's helpful for getting a charcoal or wood grill started without using a chemical fire starter. This product also useful for quickly lighting a fireplace at home without the need to use a lighter fluid or kindling. For the storage condition for this product, you need to keep it at a cool and dry place, away from direct sunlight and moisturized to prevent degradation of the oil or the starter material. You also need to avoid the heat because high temperature can cause the oil to become unstable or the fire starter degrade. You can label and date. It will be helpful to label them with dates so that it can be replaced if they start to lose effectiveness. And for a long-term storage, if it was stored for several months, it might be a good idea to keep the fire starter in a cool garage or basement that doesn't experience large temperature fluctuation.
Palm oil manufacturing, edible. So here is one example of edible product that made from palm oil. Chocolate. So here is the ingredient: 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 cup of condensed milk, half cup of palm oil, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 1/4 cup powdered sugar, and a pinch of salt. So here is the step. First, prepare the palm oil. If using solid palm oil such as palm shortening, melt it gently over low heat in a saucepan or double boiler. You want the oil to be liquid, but not too hot. Second is, mix the cocoa powder and sugar. In a separate bowl, sieve together the unsweetened cocoa powder and powdered sugar. This helps ensure the cocoa powder is free from lumps and blend well with the other ingredients. The third is, combine ingredients. Slowly add the cocoa sugar mixture into the melted palm oil while stirring continuously. This helps the cocoa and sugar dissolve evenly into the fat. Keep stirring until the mixture is smooth and fully combined. The fourth is, add condensed milk. For creaminess, add condensed milk or milk powder. Stir it thoroughly until the mixture becomes smooth and glossy. If you're using milk powder, make sure it dissolves completely. Fifth is, add flavoring and salt. Stir in the vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, which enhance the chocolate flavor. The next one is cool and set the chocolate. Pour the chocolate mixture into molds or onto a parchment-lined tray to set. If you want to make chocolate bars, pour the mixture into a chocolate bar mold or an ice cube tray to shape the chocolate. Next is refrigerate. Allow the chocolate to cool at room temperature first, then place it in the refrigerator for at least 1 to 2 hours until it hardens completely. Palm oil-based chocolate can set at room temperature, but the refrigeration will speed up the process and ensure it hardens properly. The last one is unmold and enjoy. Once the chocolate has hardened, remove it from the molds and enjoy. You can break it into pieces or enjoy it as a bars. These are some of benefits by using palm oil for chocolate. The first one is smooth texture. Palm oil helps give the chocolate a smooth, creamy texture, which is desirable in many chocolate-based products. The second is stability. Palm oil has a high melting point and is solid at room temperature, making it a stable fat for chocolates and confectionery products. The third one is cost-effective. Palm oil is cheaper than cocoa butter, which makes it an attractive alternative for large-scale chocolate production. For storage condition, the first one is temperature control. Put it in the fridge or in an optimal temperature to maintain its smoothness. Second, storage in a well-wrapped packaging. Wrap the bar of the chocolate properly so that it is not directly exposed to the surrounding.